Do not let spacious plans for a new world divert your energies from saving what is left of the old, meaning the old actually has always had its own distinction, significance, standing, worth, significance, meaning, authenticity, and sovereignty, not just about the self, but also in the world as well as in the people's psyche, heart, mind, soul, etc., in one way or another, because the old people, theories, knowledge, wisdom, practices, ideas never go out of fashion. They always dominate our psyche, our practices, habits, our education, religion, and actions in one way or another. The old actually is always going to be reflected within ourselves as well as in our external behaviors and outside actions and character and morality and possessions, character, education, etc. in one way or another, even though we don't always recognize it or pay attention to it. We may be unwilling to recognize the presence as well as the influence of the old practices, religions, lessons, wisdom, and the people in ourselves, but we are the product of the old. We are the direct consequence of our ancestors and guardians and parents, including all the other people that existed before, obviously are the primary reason and source for our existence in the present. So that's how this whole equation works. The old cannot be discounted, distracted, rejected, undermined by anyone, because the old is not going to cease to exist just because of the modern world and the emergence or occurrence of obviously dangerous ideologies like capitalism, communism, and bureaucracy, politics, and individual ownership. The old is always going to be there because it's immovable, irreplaceable, and unchallengeable and invincible in itself, obviously because of its moral foundations and principles and ethical standards. The old people are always going to be important, as well as old things, ideas, philosophies, and inventions in one way or another, and they will continue to inspire the present and our inventions. And the old will always be important in our innovations, inventions, and creations in science, technology, philosophy, because we directly derive motivation, inspiration, and encouragement from the past and from the old people, their philosophies, inventions, no matter how modern, advanced, technological, scientific we become. But it's all possible because of the old and because of the past, and that's why we must always try to save the old and that which is left of the old by a constantly changing and transforming world because of capitalism and industrialization and urbanization.